So what we have here is, with the default, we now have Caio Henrique Pitoli. I actually saw an interview with him yesterday against Youngkyu, who was very, very handy indeed when we saw him. He came out.
Is this our strong kicker?
Well, he was the man that knocked out Abdul Qadir Dao. We saw, thankfully, that Abdul Qadir Dao, who took the heaviest knockout yesterday, is up and running.
Our friend from Cote d'Ivoire, we saw a picture of him earlier around. He's got a neck brace, but he's
up
good,
and
in good spirits.
And he's in good spirits. We were a bit worried, but this was the man in black that was responsible for that kick. It may have been incidental, but the power and the precision was there.
Well, for sure, he's fighting a different fighter than a fighter who's just come to the World Championships for the first time.
Oh, look at that.
His right leg is dangerous.
It's open scoring, though, from both fighters immediately with 20 seconds in. And this is what we meant. The scoreboard already with 20 seconds on is reminiscent of some of the fights that we've seen this morning.
Absolutely. So
and that's in totality,
he's shown us his reach with his hands. He's shown us his reach with his right leg.
But no points scored when you're in the clinch, so that little thigh kick there wouldn't have worked.
So we'll see if Brazil figures a strategy to neutralize the, well, he just got a roundhouse kick that scored, and he's a shorter man. We didn't even mention that. He's a shade shorter.
He's much shorter. Yeah. Well, it actually looks a lot more with the headdress.
Yeah, you're right.
And Youngkyu,
almost, he tried to get the kick and lost balance, and Korea took advantage of that.
Now, how does this all turn out with the points? Well, Brazil scored up at 7 by one judge. Korea highest at 4 right now. But you do get the impression that
Look
they
at that,
both
he just took him down. Both of them sizing each other up. Korea knows this is not the fight that he had yesterday. And he's going to have to bring some technique to this fight. So you'll probably see him more using that front leg. There was an inside kick and good hands from Korea.
Oh, this is
There's a thigh kick and a catch for the thigh kick, and he took him down. Brazil just scored a few points there, and now in double digits for one of the judges.
And it really is great Sanda action for everybody that's watching around the world.
So in contrast, Stevens, here we are into the first, we have 45 seconds left to go, and we're in double digits. We had another fight that the highest score was 8.
Yeah, that's right. This is how
same
quickly.
Weight category,
yeah,
right?
It's same weight category. This is how quickly you can accrue points and how quickly you need to when you get to the business end of the draw. But look at that, a little bit wild, came back.
Yep.
Now, what's going to be interesting is this might be the first bout that we've seen that has both competitors with both double digits off all 5 judges.
We may be there. We'll see
20
what
seconds.
Judge number, there is a takedown for him. We'll see what judge number 2 does.
Well, we've got 3 more squares in the matrix to fill.
That's right, but look at how close these scores are. Look, we know how dangerous Korea's right leg is with a kick. He's 1 roundhouse kick away from edging out Brazil. We might see it. He tried it. Brazil got a right hand there. If it's scored, it is scored by some of the judges. It will be a close round. Brazil just got a roundhouse kick in. He went down and lost 2 points there.
Well,
did it make the difference? Look at that.
That is the highest. It is finally double digits from all 5 judges. That's the first time that we've seen it. 11-14.
Brazil barely. Yeah. Brazil barely won that round. He almost lost that round with going down in the last 2 seconds of the fight.
Wow, that was really well done, and it's. So both fighters now are going to be knowing that the way they can pull in these points. First time we've seen it double digits from all 5 judges over the first round. And this is the kind of situation we're going to be edging towards through the semis and the finals.
You will see fighters that have the speed and especially the quickness in their legs scoring points with their kicks.
Yeah.
We saw some takedowns here, but we didn't see anyone trying to push someone off the lei tai.
Right,
they were trying to score.
It was all centered within the platform. And I just noticed that the Korean coaches are just talking about, there was some jabs in there. There was indications of jabs.
Korea has great reach on his jab. So let's see if we'll see it again. He has a great jab. See?
Oh, look at that.
That's right.
It's just open warfare in this.
Some scoring, some not scoring, so judges tough job for the judges to make sure they're only really capturing the points that score, because we see a lot of punches. There's a good push kick that scored for Brazil. So that's beautiful. That's what we call great hands.
Yeah.
Great hands followed up by feet. That's the kind of technique that you hope to see.
And that has put him into double digits within 30 seconds of 3 judges. Really.
He just showed classic combinations. Although Korea has the longer reach, Brazil is able to step in and fire off his punches. And if he's in punching distance, he's also in push kick distance for him.
Right.
So we'll see that again. I'm sure we'll see that combination again. Korea falling away and giving a roundhouse kick. That's how he goes to that roundhouse kick, that right leg, that push kick from Brazil. So we have a roundhouse kick that Korea goes to and a push kick for Brazil. Unfortunately down on his knee and just lost 2 points there.
Well, Brazil already clean sweep of double digits with a minute left.
Yeah,
really good performance.
He is within. That roundhouse kick for Korea is dangerous, and he has hands. So if Brazil doesn't continue to capitalize on these points, Korea is still very much in this fight.
Look at that takedown.
He just reversed and took down. It's only 1 point, but look, his point differential is so close.
Now
Brazil has to get some points here in order to separate the two of them some more.
Just to make sure.
30 seconds is a lot of time in a Sanda fight when your punches are this close. Look at him, Korea has actually overtaken Brazil from 1 judge.
And I wonder what.
There's a push kick that should have scored some points and a takedown where he stood. So at least he got 2 points there. We're in 21 seconds, but Jeevan, you've seen a lot happen in 21 seconds in these fights. Let's see if Brazil is able to hold on to the fight. There's a right hook.
And not only has Caio Pitoli again hit double digits with all judges, he's also hit the highest score at 21 as well.
It's much better cushion for him as the clock counts down.
I think that was a bit of a low blow. It was.
He's telling this judge is telling him to stand up and let's continue fighting.
Well, it's just 5 seconds left and he's well on the way.
He just got 2 more points. There's Korea trying to throw in everything he can at the end, but listen to the crowd. They appreciate this great fight.
14-9, 16-11, 22-12, 16-10. We've had the highest amount of points reached in a round. We've had 2 rounds, all judges, double digits for Brazil. That has to be the best performance we've seen in entirety.
Absolutely. That's applause well deserved for both of our fighters. They gave everything. Korea giving everything to the last, to the bell. He gave everything.
Exactly. And you know, for all, you can hear the applause that's currently ringing around the Historic Lion because everyone enjoyed that, and that's just a shape of things to come in terms of the draw. And you can catch it all here.
Well, you got to figure from